Around here. Where is everyone?
Too many dead, sir. First the epidemic, and now all these terrible murders.
The murders? What can you say about them?
Bodies found in the streets every morning. Drained of blood. It's just horrible. Some say the sewer dog is back.
The sewer dog? What's that?
No one knows. People have always disappeared around these parts. The ancients say it's the sewer dog coming out to feed. But now he's killing in the streets.
Damn it. I think drink no longer There's gotta be something to be done to get out of this bullshit.
What have you heard about the epidemic?
There's a Spanish flu. Yeah. Killed so many last summer. Thought we'd seen the last of it. Dozens dying every week.
Are the authorities doing anything?
Nothing. There are so many quarantine zones in London now. It's gotten really hard to travel across town.
What is this place?
This is Tom's bar, the Turquoise Turtle. I'm the barmaid here, Sabrina, if you want to know.
Are you always open this late at night?
No, it's only since the epidemic started. Tom thought that people may need a safe place to stay.
You don't seem to have much business. Where is everybody?
Well, most people
Look at this dude.
And those that are awake
Bro,
tend to
he
avoid going
looks
out.
dangerous as hell. Why would you let him in here? I forgot that you could do this in this game. You could just kind of look at your perspective. Right? He looks like a fucking
I just
demon.
want to talk. I didn't mean to scare you.
I'm not afraid, sir. It's just I've other customers to take care of.
I only see one customer.
Oh. Well, yeah, of course. I mean,
Dude, you
I'll
look
best take a
terrifying. Let her leave, John. I think that's
I'll
his
leave
name.
then. Thank you.
Yes. Well, he looks like scary. Yeah, this is their only bar, I guess.
See me now, Mum.
Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
Who the fuck
is
is the
this
sewer
sewer
dog?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades. You murdered someone, blame the sewer dog, eh?
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
I mean, look at me. I definitely look like a
Has
monster.
anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bottle, see?
This is important, sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care. This is a free country. People still have the right to come and go, don't they?
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
Fucking asshole. Right, so this girl was like, I gotta attend to my customers. She didn't even come and attend to them.
My God, sir, you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
Why is it going to be a long night?
You must be new around here. Don't you know about the murders?
Tell me more about these murders.
Every morning for the last few weeks, bodies have been found. And those poor sods didn't die of flu.
Do the police have any leads on a suspect?
Even before the outbreak, coppers never came round here. We're on our own. People die in these parts all the time, and no one cares.
Where am I? Where is this place?
You're at my bar, sir, the Turquoise Turtle. The last ray of light in this dangerous part of town.
Aren't you scared?
Scared of what? All the bad shit happens out on the foggy streets. And I never go outside.
He's like, I never
So
fucking leave this
open
place.
all night.
Yep. Figured people might need a place to rest in these dark times.
This guy's a G.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
I thought it said I need to feed that man.
Who is this man? What does he look like?
Well, like a gentleman, I guess. Well-dressed, quite polite. A professor or something fancy like that. Always writing, reading notes.
How long has he been here?
He rented the room a few days ago and didn't say when he'd leave.
So I'm gonna try to kill everyone on this
need
run
to meet
without,
this man.
like, having districts go, like, crazy.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And
And the best way to
there's no
kill
funny
people
business.
efficiently is to, like, finish their
This is
quests.
a respectable
Because you can
establishment.
get more power out of them. It's an easy way to level up. I didn't do that part of this game, really. I didn't feed on people. I tried to complete it by not feeding, and then I fucked up at the end by turning someone into a vamp. No, never mind, never mind. I ain't gonna spoil it, but this game's fire. And it's not at the end, it's like towards the end of the game. But it's not like a super important thing anyways, but that's how you fuck it up. I was trying to be nice.
Whoever you are.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you?
Oh my god! He's got the cross!
You know how
Please!
saith the vampire. Present yourself.
He's like, please! I don't have Jesus.
I need a word. Anyone. Well, that's something I can do for you.
This man believes in Jesus, and I don't. So you fucked my shit up for that.
And who might you be?
I think he's Dr. Edgar Swansea. Yeah, see, you have to unlock this stuff and it can give you more XP. I think this is like the character tree. So we've already met some people. So this guy has fatigue, which is easy to cure. She's healthy. People can just get sick too. So you have to, and this is the bar. So you don't want it to get the critical, because then it can get the hostile. Once it gets the hostile, people can just, your characters can just die. And if you kill people, right, shit will go down. But if you do it in a certain way, in each district, you can get it to where it won't crumble apart, so you kill, like, one more guy. Or until, like, you know what I mean? Until, like, you're almost done with that district anyways. So we're gonna try to do that. Which means I do gotta kill this motherfucker, and I don't want to. Because I like Swansea. I do. I like Swansea. He might be one of the people I save for last. Who knows? You first.
Tell me, who are you?
first tell me what you want, then I may tell you.
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
I've been hunted down in the streets and attacked. I'm a victim here too.
I believe you.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I am performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
I heard another voice, that of a woman. Who were you talking to?
Ridiculous. I've no idea what you're talking about.
Something tells me not to trust you.
Then the feeling is mutual.
And what exactly is this Brotherhood?
Sir, if the name is not familiar to you, then we shall discuss it another time.
Yeah, you see how sus he is though at first? Like, he's so sus. Like, he's a sus motherfucker.
What have you uncovered concerning the murders?
It started a few nights ago. Rumors of violent murders. The docks have always been, shall we say, somewhat unsavory. But this is different.
How different?
A vampire is at work here. Famished. Reckless. It must be brought to ground, and quickly.
So there's one person that you gotta kill to get a trophy that I missed like multiple times?
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We're both chasing the same shadow.
Perhaps. This is all new to me. I'm not even certain what I'm looking for.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No.
Yeah.
I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you
fuck your
find
shit up
the
right
kid?
now. I don't know.
I don't know yet.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
Because right now we're gonna go on like the... Like, he doesn't really know what he wants to do kind of arc, but then he's gonna just straight evil. Like, he's gonna be like, yes, I am evil.
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight.
Once I'm able to make fatigue, I'm gonna come back and cure him.
There's gotta be something can be done.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me, to this city. Hello, sir. May I disturb you again?
And you're still ugly as sin.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
I should just run as far away from this place as I can.
Welcome back. Did you find what you were after?
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
I think you're hiding something from me.
I hide many things from many people, sir. That's what my job's about.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
Alright, so you gotta talk to this bitch, because she knows, but she's scared of me.
Evening, sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight. And I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please, tell me what's going on.
It's William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
Why are you so afraid?
I mean, his skin. His hands. I scrubbed every glass and every chair that he touched. God, I hope it's not contagious.
What happened tonight?
He was dead drunk, as usual. But my God, his eyes. His face. He must have caught something awful. He shouted and cried. It was terrible.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the canning factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, well... Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
Yep. Cool. Yes, you need to unlock hints to get the most blood quantity out of these people. So, he's got a few. Most people have a few, I think.
You again. What can I do for you?
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
Why lie to me if he is not your friend?
I didn't lie. I said you were my only unannounced customer, and that's the truth.
Who is he?
William, just an old sailor who loves his gin too much. He worked for years at the canning factory before it closed.
Is he dangerous?
Yeah. Like many drunks, he's all bark and no bite. Can barely stand up most of the time.
How was he tonight? Was he different?
Sicker than usual, perhaps. He whined and mumbled about how mean people were to him and how he'd like to talk to me outside, and then he left when I refused.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What do you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
Not long ago, this woman used to be giving me a laugh.
Gotta find William. It's always the Williams. Forgot how to run. Finding William.
The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood.
As I was talking about William, and this is what William was doing.
What's this? Some sort of note. This man was armed. He tried to defend himself. This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim. blood and empty gin bottles. This Bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker. There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Safer places to be than here. Over there! There's one of them! It says bloodsuckers dug in here. You've got one job, and that's to find it. And find it fast. It's fair enough, Tom. But why do they hide where it's so damn cold? There's one of them! Watch yourself! Filthy fucking beast! Kill it all you deserve! Stupid beast! Blood! He's dead! Over there!
Oops, I didn't mean to press that. Let's see.
I have this thirst for blood. This is despicable.
hate when I do that.
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy. This place reeks of bloodshed.
Yeah, it does.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
No, not William. Alright, Will. Ah, motherfucker. Stop it, Will. Let him grab me again. Fuck. Let's just finish him. What? Oh. Oh, damn. Nah. No. I was not losing to him, dude. I've never lost to him. That was crazy.
William, please, stop. William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by scowl?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
Fucking bitch, right? But she a little fine ass thing.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed this drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that Skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it! I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
And for that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
See, like, why was he being so sus in the beginning, though? Like, he don't want to tell you shit. But he knew, like, he didn't know you were he knew you were Jonathan Reed, because, you know, when he attended your seminars, all this other shit, like, he knew who you were. So it's weird. Weird that he was being sussy-fussy.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy,
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Come on, you bastard! You can
rotten or pristine, each heart contains the seed of life. Drink at this river, try it all.
This fucking thing.
Bastard! I won't
As I actually
Sir,
really like
please.
this character, and that's
You've
why I
lost
don't
too
like
much
killing him,
blood.
but I
Calm
need to kill
yourself.
him.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
I've a mind to let you bleed out. Good luck then, sir.
Alright, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
Never embraced anyone, so.
In the back, you bastard! Didn't have the guts to fuck me. Fuck you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
To taste a life, to embrace its most intimate secrets. Such a burden, such a divine sin.
Oh, that was nice.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I apologize, nurse. I needed some time to myself. This has been the longest and strangest night of my life.
You delivered poor Mr. Hampton from a terrible fate. The means to that end should be of little concern, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
I would like to ask a few questions first. And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The Administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
This game's a lot of talking.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
He's a good trader, this guy. He's got a little fucking dialogue.
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything, and it's getting worse every day.
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
So what do you do exactly in this hospital?
He's not like wrong, but he is at the same
I've been
time.
an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I'll bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing here. I escaped from the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital? That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
Yeah.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Yes, you can look at this shit. His shotgun's alright. It's good for the early game, in my opinion. But I'm pretty sure we can get better shotguns. Especially if you're killing people, yeah, you can definitely get the best shotgun. It's not bad.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
An invisible enemy? Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
game's actually sick. My room's a mess. It's good that I gotta talk to like 4 more people before even doing anything. I can eat and just pick dialogue trees. Well, actually, here, you play. You can play and pick dialogue trees. Sure.
Nurse Brannigan, if you do know something, please tell me. Anything you say will be held in confidence.
No. I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
I'm gonna put the next one. You guys are doing well.
Thinking.
Nurse Brannigan, if you do know something, please tell me. Anything you say will be held in confidence.
No. I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
Is there anyone that stands out?
Well, I have
Can I skip
never met
dialogue?
someone as dedicated as Dr.
Oh, that's weird.
He should be a standard for us all. If only he were younger.
Why should his
Speedrunners must hate this game.
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some
You don't have to
rest.
talk to long. You have to talk to some people. You don't have to talk to a lot.
Okay, how do I exit dialogue?
Yeah. Go back. Click. Alright, now go back. And then go to the back.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
How do I attack?
It's a safe area. You can't attack her. Go
Oh, so I
grab-
can't kill everybody.
No, you can kill her, but you have to have a certain... No, go do this little shit right there.
Alright, I'm just
I
listening.
was trying to point you in, but she kept walking. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't going anywhere, really.
She, you have to get them memorized. Like, once you're able to mesmerize them, you can take them outside, like, down there and put them.
Lock on.
Press L3, yeah. You can check if they're sick. That's the person she was just talking shit about.
Blood quantity unknown.
You have to talk to them.
I can see their heart. Oh.
Good evening, sir.
So it is
You're
true.
small compared to you.
No, he's just I'm just standing on the curb, and he's
I
not.
can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met
So
once
your
before
guide
at the Rockefeller University
got
in
turned
New
into a
York.
vampire on
Dr.
the streets of
Tippett,
London.
yes, I remember. I was assisting
Yeah,
Professor
I remember
Cornell
seeing
in his
that.
research
I've seen the
about
beginning of
coronary
this.
bypasses. He had nothing but praise
Yeah,
for you.
I remember that.
He was also very
All the
confident
shit that's
about your
been right
future.
after.
And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
Look at you now. You must have really ate your veggies. You're really tall.
You're a lot bigger than I remember.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander.
Once you talk to everyone, I'll have you do the combat with someone you have.
Medical checkup?
Do you need any medical assistance yourself, Doctor?
Come on, don't be ridiculous, dear.
Oh, I can just offer my medical assistance to people?
Yeah. You can cure people's things. Yep, you do the top one.
I was thinking. You look
You're
exhausted.
exhausting yourself, Corcoran. Maybe you should think about preserving your
Oh, I
strength.
didn't read.
No,
Why did do
we must
that?
keep on healing
Because you're
all
kind of
those
using your
poor
vampire
souls.
stuff to fight
We
you.
are the
Oh, I
last
didn't
remnant
notice.
of
No, it's good.
Volcanics. Once
Yeah, but I didn't
more
notice.
Onto the breach.
Yeah, go to
Hmm.
the top one. Yeah.
Nurse Brannigan is worried about you, Doctor.
She should not have told you that. I will have a word with her.
You don't have to blame her for her honesty.
I'm not that kind of man, my dear Jonathan. Actually, Nurse Brannigan's opinion is the only one I may listen to.
Oh, then we chose the right person to talk to, I guess.
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
People are more important. It's the same everywhere. Didn't have much of a choice.
I can't say I'm thrilled to be working here. But to be honest, I didn't have much of a choice.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reed. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
That's sad.
Goodbye, Dr. Tibbets.
Sorry, I thought that was back.
Good evening, Dr. Tibbets.
Good evening.
Any good news to share?
It's nothing.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good.
We've already
During
been through
this
this.
troubled period, there is no time for slander.
Tell me more about cherished people.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
I'll go even further.
Okay. Yeah, no shit, they know each other. She's a nurse and he's the doctor, and they work at the same place. Gwyneth is overqualified as a nurse, according to... Oh, that's interesting, I guess. What did he say? Alright, I was convinced that Gwyneth is overqualified as a nurse. Gwyneth's exhausted. He has 4 instead of 2, like she had.
Further, if she was a man...
Wait, hold on. Is this a priest? No, that's the blood. No.
That's the ambulance driver. The priest is in the other district. Press on 1.
Oh, shit. It's a lot of people.
Yep, that's why I said this game's a lot of dialogue.
Yeah.
I mean, it's on the end, right?
Yeah. I wasn't too worried.
She would be a damn fine practitioner.
And then do that one.
Any opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve. But I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah, yes, the burden of command.
The only thing I know right now is that I'm a doctor.
This concept while serving
So this is what I should be doing because I'm a doctor.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office now and again.
What a queer.
Actually, good. Yeah, you can go back.
I want to go help people with their ailments. I want to go commit blood transfusions.
Go back. Press L3. Yeah, go in the hospital.
Oh yeah, I could probably find something to do in there. That makes sense.
You can go the way.
Alright, sure. That's the lady.
Dr.
This place is outside,
right.
too.
This place seems perfect to conduct.
How do I know if they're infected? Like, how would I know?
It will tell you. Because it says, you know what?
Oh, I can just tell off site?
Go right behind you.
Okay.
It says healthy?
Yes.
Yeah, he's good.
Well, everyone says unknown. Do I have to talk to him first?
Yeah.
Figure that out? Okay. Alright, you're a patient. I wonder if you're sick. I don't know. I feel like I'm looking for the guy that's sort of laying down in bed right now. So maybe...
Go that way.
Okay. This way. I want to be a good guy. I want to help people. This guy's not alive. He is dead. This man is actually dead. We just don't know it yet. He's just moving around through the nerves left in his muscles. This man is also dead. He is also too late for us. Let's just take him out now. Alright, I'll talk to this guy. I'll talk to somebody.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see.
Oh.
Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Oh, okay. That doesn't sound like some blood infusion requirements. How's your life in London? What do you think of the hospital?
Satisfied with your treatment here?
Well, it's clear that I've chosen a bad time to be injured. Forgive my bluntness. But you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't lie to you about it. I'm afraid we are.
Are you sure you don't want to operate yourself, Dr. Reed? I have the feeling you're very capable. And your colleagues seem to think so too.
In other circumstances...
You don't need to tell me twice.
But for now, I don't think I can take on the responsibility.
Wait, why not?
It's a vampire, dude. He's
So?
literally like a newborn vampire. He can't control himself around blood.
So I can't press medical checkup?
Is there anything else that's bothering you?
You can.
Can I help in any way?
I'm alright. Considering the state of this place, I should...
He's like, why don't you try it? No, I'm just like, can I do anything for you? He's like, no, I'm good.
Yeah, tell me about yourself.
Doctors are arguing about your case.
Tell me about yourself.
Yeah, they'll probably both tell me
I'm
the
just a
same shit.
regular
Right?
guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter, and a good one too. But that means I need both arms to feed my family, Dr. Reed.
That's rough, bro. So what's the problem with the doctors?
Doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Aykroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
Okay. Cool.
Another personal question. You can't help him.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick.
Well, we can talk to his doctors that he was talking about, and that can probably give us more insight. What was the doctors he said?
I don't know, but it's not hard.
I don't know, there's two guys. Maybe it's this guy.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No.
Really?
I was a patient.
Why are you here then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
Alright, well, I don't want to keep talking to you because your throat hurts.
But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
There's some lady. Alright, this guy looks like a doctor.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed? Yes, I've been informed about your
Yeah, this is one of the guys he
I'm
said.
Waverly Aykroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Aykroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swans's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
How do I bite? No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Personal. I approve, value my practitioner, bad memories, and a military service.
I don't know what.
Yeah, let's do.
But I have already
let's do something
proved
good.
my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reed, but your motive. Is it money, fame, or are you truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Aykroyd.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
I saved lives, knowledge is our main weapon. No reason to justify my action.
Just put, I have saved many lives.
What if I don't want to?
Just put, I have saved many lives.
What if I say knowledge is our main weapon?
I guess that one too.
Mesmerize? What the fuck?
Okay, it's too high.
What the fuck is all this shit? Wait, what do you mean, too high?
I have saved many lives.
This is ridiculous. My blood transfusion technique saved many lives, and you know it.
You see? That is exactly what I hate about people like you. You avoid this kind of accusation instead of facing reality.
No, I think... Whatever. Yeah.
No.
Oh.
You do that every time.
It seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd.
Cool. Do you have a problem with me,
If you
bro?
have a problem,
Puffs out
Dr.
chest.
Ackroyd, please feel free to tell me.
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice. The benefit of his position. But I don't agree with it.
I know we've never met before, but I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get. You will agree with that, I'm sure.
Oh, but I have heard about you, Dr. Reed. Of course, you can't say the same about me, since I have not wasted my time courting the press.
No need for
There
such
is no
animosity.
need for such animosity between us. Don't you think the epidemic is already enough to deal with?
That is one point we could agree on. And that is precisely why I want to be sure that you will be of help to this hospital, instead of a burden.
Alright, well... I still haven't been able to talk about the patient that he's attending to.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time his enthusiasm has become displaced.
Carelessness? Exactly what are you talking about?
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
Blah 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 blah
Thank
blah
you for
blah
your
blah.
time. We'll talk
Yeah,
later.
this guy sucks. Let me see. I'm gonna take you to some combat.
Okay, just hold on. I wanna go there.
Oh, I don't remember where it is.
All right. Well, I wanna roam around. Hold on.
Go outside.
Let's plan on it.
And then take a hard left.
Sure. Can I sprint?
And hold circle. Go back.
Go back.
Yeah. Go take a right behind you.
Oh, this way.
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
What? Where?
Motherfucker. You just said in the building.
He said in the garden.
Go in the building. Now take your thing off. Garden.
He said in the garden.
Yes,
I was assuming that this was the garden.
Building. This is not. That's not a garden.
I
That's
don't know. I was looking around. There's flowers. There's leaves. Look, he said garden.
So confused so easily. So
No, I wasn't saying that. I was just looking around. Well, look at this pie chart. Alright, let's go talk to the guy. Is he just...
No, that's an enemy. That's not a
Oh!
guy. That's an enemy. I'm trying to find my phone.
How do I stealth?
Stealth? There is no stealth.
Oh.
You just smack them. R1's to hit people. Press L3, you can lock on. And circles to dash. You want to press?
Oh, I pressed the wrong one. Oh, there's a lot of you.
Press L1 to heal.
Alright, how do I... Can I do magic?
L1 to heal.
Well, I didn't think I needed to heal just yet.
You're about to die.
Am I?
Yeah. No, I think kind of my first weapon.
Alright. I got this. Oh, come on! I'm not gonna die just yet. What level am I?
3.
Oh, why'd you leave me here?
This is easy.
Well, not easy for me. This is my first combat. Oh god. I had to dodge those. I can't hit them out of the way.
You gotta dodge them. We're really pissed on them.
I almost died. Oh, fuck.
Let me see.
No.
I want to fight them. That's why I was gonna go here. But I had to get the food. I'll bring you the guys that aren't as high level.
No, I can beat them. So I have like a heavy attack? What's X do?
Let me see how you can fight them. Dude.
Fine!
You can fight them, just let me see, because I haven't had the controller in 30 minutes. How am I supposed to tell you?
And he just said nigger in the chat.
Streaming.